What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Pastor Coco, the Subpar Summoner, back for another war vid. Season 36, War 6/2. The season started on the 19th, but according to Simula, there was some wars that didn't count towards the rating, so this is technically War 6, but it's the second war that counts, so if that's wrong, then blame Drew. Alright, let's jump right into it. Alright, so we're going to be on Path 6 again, and here's the team that I selected for this war. I brought Nimrod because there's some mutants around, of course, and then I brought Toad because there was a Nick Fury on Boss Island that I thought I was going to be taking. Ended up not taking that. We'll get into that in a little bit. And then there's a couple of things on the path, so I knew I needed an evade counter. I took Falcon into AQ. We'll talk a little bit more about that, why that happened in a little bit. So I'm bringing in Black Cat. It's going to be a bit of a iffy situation, but I thought it would work well, so we'll see how it turned out. Alrighty, let's jump right into this war. There was no fight on the first node, defender node in the path, and then the first one's going to be this thing right here. Normally I would bring Falcon when there's things on the path. Xander and I have been arguing about whether Falcon or Black Cat is better, but I needed my Falcon in, you see we got aggression prowess here. I needed my Falcon in AQ because the path I run is the Cosmic Skill Path in Map 6. And there's an OG Spider-Man on that path. But that path also has Masochism, I think. The one where if you give a debuff, they shrug it off and gain power. So I would normally bring Mole Man, but because of that node, I usually bring Falcon. So I could have brought Mole Man to the war, but I really wanted to try out Black Cat some more. I probably shouldn't have used her in a war that counts to try her out, but I thought that she would be okay. I did a couple of practice fights against my SIG 200 thing before the war, and I'm not that great with Black Cat. I'm still learning her, so I had to bait out some specials and stuff, but she took this thing down without too much trouble. I didn't have to worry about him going unstoppable or anything. I was able to manage rock stacks, and we got the clean solo there. So and then I think the next fight that we ended up doing, I think we ended up having to wait until section 2. Yeah, we were able to go ahead and go into section 2. So the next fight is a Prof X, and then there's an Omega Red. Like I said, Path 6 has tons of prowess buffs, so you're going to be looking at mutants, and you know, it's a toss-up. You got to either put mutants on there because they're the ones that get a bunch of prowesses. But if you do, they're Nimrod food. I don't know why I keep trying to say Nimrod feud. But anyway, so Nimsy gets the call up for this Professor X and this Omega Red. You know, pretty easy fight. You just got to worry about that falter that you get after the countdown. Usually not a big deal. I thought I had enough time to hit him and then launch my special, but he didn't take advantage of me when I hit the falter, so no big deal there. And then we're just going to build up to 10, and we're going to launch that fat special 2. And there was where I messed up. I dashed it. I thought I had time to hit him in special 2, and I dropped the special. Then we hit that fat special 2, and down goes Prof X. So Nimsy does his job. I love this champion. He's so much fun. Mutant killer. Just demolishes pretty much every mutant. Except for Bishop, like I talked about last war. But it sounds like we're going to have a new Bishop killer coming this next month with Infamous Iron Man. So that'll be fun. We got Prowess Build Up Unblockable and Hard Knock Live. And once again, just like last war, we're going to completely ignore Hard Knock Live because it's not going to bother us too much. We're the mutant and a robot, so we can pretty much just ignore Omega Red's abilities and we can just beat him down until he is done. I did bait out this special one, just throw one, so why not? Through another one. Go ahead and switch to the shock mode, and I don't know why I didn't just go ahead and launch that special. I could have just finished it off, but we got the 10, drop that fast special, it's done as well. So the war's starting off well. We'll see if that continues once we hit the next section. So the last fight on this path is another thing. in the, I guess that's considered a mini boss node, the section mini boss node. He's got buff toggle unstoppable and limber. I like Black Cat for the Thing fights. She's a solid option for sure. I don't know that I like it better than Mole Man and Falcon. I think Falcon is still the easiest Thing counter personally. So this fight's going to go a little slower than the last one just because we got to worry about the unstoppable. That was a real dicey call right there. I thought for sure I was going to get caught with an unstoppable punch to the face, but was able to get that dash one more time. Trying to learn Black Cat. I'm still not real confident with her abilities, and I forget which thing does which. I saw that I was running out of time. I tried to bait that out, and then I got caught by the unstoppable right there. But then somehow got an intercept and was able to steal the card back right before the heist was going to run out. But the specialty is the heist anyway. And then the sabotage was up. I was hoping that was going to prevent the node, which it didn't, so I had to bait out a special one more time. But was able to finish him off pretty easily. It was nice to have the sabotage debuff helping out there at the end. So, alright, so the war's going good so far. We'll see what happens in Boss Island. Alrighty, so in the interim while we were waiting for energy, somebody took the right side of the Boss Island, which is where I was planning to use Toad against that Nick Fury on the Safeguard node. So we had the left side of Boss Island and the boss, which somebody apparently tried to take noted. And was not able to finish him off, so we're down to only one attack bonus there. I'm not sure why they did that. It is what it is. I'm not sure who tried to do that. Maybe they felt confident about it, but unfortunately they didn't get the solo there. I was not feeling super confident about this Doom, if I'm being completely honest. I probably should have waited and let somebody else take that Doom, but I really wanted to take Kitty Pryde, and I really wanted to get the boss solo. I did not realize before I started that somebody had already gone after the boss, and he was sitting on a little bit of health. Combat Deja Vu Prowess and Prowess Puncture. In hindsight, I probably should have taken Nimrod into this fight because he can remove the Prowess. Probably would have made it an easier fight. I wasn't super confident, but I thought I could do this fight with Toad. And then, I started off okay, trying to work around the node, forgot that I needed to try and light attack before I did my medium light medium again with Toad, and then made some really dumb mistakes, and I ended up eating a special one there, which I should have been able to easily dex. But I was still feeling like I was going to be able to finish off the fight. I was going to try and get another medium light medium, and then I was trying to dash there and hit the special into his block. And then I ended up taking... Oh, I dodged that one, but I think I ended up taking another special one here in a few minutes because I just played poorly on this fight, honestly. I really thought I was going to finish him off still at this point. And then right there, I took the dash in, dashed in, got intercepted, took a combo to the face, and I was going to try to get a special, get the regen up, but I ended up taking another special one and dying to the shotgun anyway. Really wish I hadn't dropped a death there. Really unfortunate. Played poorly. But anyway, we finished him off with Nimrod fairly easily. I remembered to alternate my combos so that I could get the unblockables. I think I ended up taking a special one again because, I was just playing poorly at this point. I should have reset and not fight anymore for a few minutes just to regain my focus, but we finished him off. At this point, my brain wasn't working, and I really thought I was going to have to try and solo APOC as well, so I went ahead and healed up before taking the kitty fight. I probably could have taken the kitty fight where I was with that level of health without any problems because Nimrod is a killer. But anyway, we took Nimrod in. This is Aspect of Evolution and Special 2 Bias, which is not really going to come into play because Nimrod's just going to eat Kitty Pryde up fairly easily. they were released at the same time, and he's literally a counter to pretty much everything she does. So, remove the priorities, stack up the, I don't know what charges are actually called, but we're going to get to, we got a special one, so we just dodge that and block that, and then we're just going to get to special two, and we're going to wipe her out. Had to block another special one, but then we've got 10, so it's 5 hits on there. Drop a special 2. Even on Boss Island, Kitty Pryde is done. So, easy fight. Again, other than Bishop, most mutant fights are going to be fairly easy with Nimrod, even if it's a really high level mutant. Not too much to say about it. So, and then I thought we were going in for trying to get a boss solo. I've gotten 4 or 5 boss solos in the last year. One of them was a Thing boss with my R3 Falcon. That was my first ever. And then the other 3 were 2 dominated, all with Nimrod. And so was really excited. Thought I was going to get a fancy boss solo, but it turned out people had already tried to take down APOC, which is fine. It gave me an easy fight to finish up this war. So APOC is down, and we will find out in just a second how we finished up for the war. And as you can see right here, pa-pow. Once again, we are victorious. MUSTB takes out South. And once again, I missed out on an MVP spot. I actually ended up 5th in the war rankings. So, multiple fights and half of Boss Island, including finishing off the boss, and still not enough to take down the top 3. But Tino, Dragon, and Ross are all great players. Glad to have them, and glad they got the MVPs. I will get one before the season's over. I will get one of those MVP spots. So stay tuned. Like, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's anything you want to see different, or if there's something special you want to see on the channel, hit me up. My socials will be on the end of this video, and peace out.